we don't want to force developers to think with a new mindset and learn something new, because they don't have time for that.
Right.
Prompt engineering is one of the examples, right? If you want to work with co-pilots of today, it doesn't matter if you're tabbing or if you're giving a new prompt to Claude, what you're doing is prompt engineering.
Right.
And prompt engineering is an art. It's a science and an art, because you need to learn that, and even if you learn it well, you may not get high quality output. So that's why it's also an art. But rather than having developers learn about prompt engineering, Blitzy does all of that for you, and developers work with the code. So that is, so shifts like that. So coming back to your original question, humans can approve using pull requests. So whenever a senior developer assigns a task to someone else or gets called into the process, if you're using GitHub, it's called a pull request. If you're using GitLab, it's a merge request.
Right.
You get to see the diff between the existing code and the new changes that the AI has made. And we like to leave the agentic workflow development up to the pull request.
Yep.
So we'll create the pull request for you. The humans are going to review it and approve it. So that means...
And then it'll run through the same old software development cycle in terms of testing.
Yes.
and all that.
Yes.
Yeah.
We've done all the pre-validation, so we have high confidence it's going to run. We have access to the GitHub, so we know what the tests are, so we've pre-tested it and to save you time. But ultimately, you're the one pulling the trigger. The code does not merge with your code base until a human has approved it. And at that point, you also probably have a sophisticated deployment pipeline.
Right.
So you will run manual QA tests on the main branch, and then you will promote it to the subsequent branches before it gets into production. So we're trying to keep all of the existing workflows and interfaces the same. We're innovating in the space where humans need not focus on, and AI is well positioned to do the work for the humans.